Hello, dear friends. This is Vincent Ngasa once more on Ponder. And it's a very beautiful day today in Audinade, and you can admire the beauty of our town hall. I hope that wherever you are in the world today watching this video, you're doing really great. So today we're going to be talking about another interesting topic, and that is achieving goals. Goal achieving. And this topic comes from a meditation I had on the Gospel of Matthew chapter 15. Now, there's a story in the Bible, for those who may not be well acquainted with it, of Jesus Christ preaching to a multitude of people. So he was preaching to about 5,000 people, about 5,000. And it so happened that when he was preaching to these people, they went to the wilderness. That's an empty area, or maybe a desert, something like that. But they went to the wilderness, and then the apostles noticed that there's a lot of people. Evening was already coming, and these people needed to be fed or needed to eat. So the apostles told Jesus that, Master, please send these people away. They have no food to eat, so that they can go into the towns and get something for themselves to eat. But then Jesus reacted by saying, give them something to eat yourselves. Now, the kernel of today's video comes from verse 34, Matthew 15 verse 34. The apostles had told Jesus that we have nothing to give, we don't have money to give them to eat. But Jesus Christ asked them this question in verse 34, what do you have? I'd like us to focus on that question. What do you have? And after that, the apostles told him, we have a couple of loaves of bread and a few fish. The story goes that Jesus took these loaves of bread, multiplied it with the fish, and then fed 5,000 people from 7 loaves of bread and 2 fish. These people had enough to eat, and there was more left over. But as I said, let's focus on the question, what do you have? And let's ask ourselves this question, what do I have? Because whatever goals we have in life, whatever the circumstances you find yourself in, you and I, wherever we are today, we can achieve our goals. We can still achieve our vision. We must ask ourselves the question, what do I have? No matter how small, no matter how little you have, there is still something you can do with it. So we should never get discouraged. We should never think that I have nothing. No money, nothing, maybe no food, no drink. But you do have 2 hands. You do have 2 legs. Maybe you have eyesight. You have your gifts that no one can take from you. So whenever we find ourselves in difficult circumstances, whenever we are unsure, we should always ask ourselves this question, what do I have? And then we should bring the little we have and present it before the altar of the divine, before the altar of God. And just as he did in the Bible, he's going to multiply these little loaves that we have and make them bountiful. All we need to have is a vision. Remember that before Jesus asked them, what do you have? He had told the apostles, feed them yourselves, give them something to eat yourselves. So it means that the intention, the vision Jesus had was of feeding them. That was it. He just had the vision to feed them. Now, when the vision was set in stone, when it was cast in stone, he now had to move to the next step, asking the apostles what they had, so that we look at the resources at hand. And then with the resources we have, we start building up. Building up. So the essential thing is to have a clear vision of what we have. We should not use our current circumstances. We should not interpret our current circumstances as the limit of our potential future. We shouldn't use our current circumstances to judge the potential that the future has for us, because our potential is infinite. No matter what we have, no matter how infinitesimally small it is, if we have something, If we have resources, then we can get out of whatever situation we find ourselves in. We just need to ask ourselves, what do we have? Sometimes we do not need to understand how we are going to get where we want to get to. Two things we need: vision, a clear vision, understanding what we really want to do, understanding what we really want to achieve, and then look around you for the resources you have. And once you begin investing these little resources, planting these little seeds, then a tree is going to grow from these seeds, and from that tree fruits are going to come, and these fruits are going to have other seeds which are continually going to spread out and grow up and become greater things. So no matter how little we have, we should not be discouraged. We can still make a change. Let us ask ourselves this question today: what do I have? Call your name. Call your name and ask yourself, what do I have? And then what can you do with what you have? Because what matters is not really how much we have, but it is those little accumulations of these small loaves we have today that are going to compound over time and yield an interest of bounty. For there is a lot of potential in the future, but that vision, that future will not be realized if we are waiting to have so much resources. But when we compound little by little, the little loaves, the 1 loaf, the 2 loaves, the 3 loaves, the 4 loaves, at a point, over time, being consistent and diligent, we are going to get loaves that are going to feed thousands of people. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. If you like this video, please do well to leave a comment in the comment section, subscribe to the channel, and do spread the word. And if there's anything you'd like to add, please add it in the comment section. Have a nice day. Stay blessed. Bye.